Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, and obviously you have because you can hear this, if you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention. And I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show. At some point in the semi-near future, and by semi-near I mean between the next 5 years, I will change the background of my PlayStation 4. But as of right now, that's still what it is. And I haven't played that game in a full year. But until then, we're playing God of War. Yes, close Grand Theft Auto, for the love of God. Oh, man. So, this is going to be the first time on the channel. No one's watching. Why are you talking like that? Because eventually somebody might. I might be dust in a jar, but somebody someday might watch. First time I played it was in 17. It was all like from the game's DVR, from the PlayStation's DVR. So, Trashy McTrasherson. You know what I mean? Looked bad. Played great, but looked bad.
Set upon the gods,
I am also on the phone,
his place among them. And even though
which is kind of
Kratos
cool,
sat on the
because this will
throne
probably
as
give me
the
something to
real
talk
god of
about.
war, he was haunted by visions of his family.
Because
A
this
family
game,
he himself
I don't know when this is coming out. I don't know.
of death
I'd be
could not
playing
defeat.
The Last of Us
Sisters
Part
fate
1
could not
if
control him.
if my internet hadn't
And
gone
on
out.
this day,
But like
the
somebody
man,
probably
the legend,
somebody spilled
Kratos
coffee on the major router, the big router at the AT&T office here in town. And so now I don't have internet. And I was gonna play The Last of Us because I got this prospect over here. I'm building something, y'all. Watch me. I'm building something. I got a prospect over here, and she just started. I got her watching The Last of Us TV show, but she's never seen or played the first game. She ain't seen either one. But she don't know much about the series. I was gonna play the game so she could watch it. She watched me play, but I can't do that because I don't have internet, and she can't just hop over here because she's kind of far away. So instead of just sitting on my fat ass doing nothing, I forgot I don't swear anymore. Yeah, doing nothing, sitting on my big bahookie, doing absolutely nothing, I decided to like at least be productive. So when I finish, or at the very least, if we can't consistently record The Last of Us, like I'll have something in the reserves as backup, so that something goes out, which is going to be problematic because everything needs to start going out Monday, which means I got to start uploading and publishing again Monday. But hopefully tomorrow the internet will be back on, and she'll wake me up after I get home from the clinic, and she'll be like, "Hey, I'm home and I'm bored. Come, baby, come to me." That's what it is. And that's how come I can't really have her on the mic, because she's a foul-mouthed little victim. She! Southern people, man, they nice as pie. They so nice, but they can cuss you out in the nicest way as possible. They really can. They can use all the cuss words at least once. Some of them 2 or 3 times. And still have a smile on their face and think you won't be offended. She says her love language is aggression, which I think is just an excuse to hit you. My favorite part about this is can't nobody hear you, so I might be sound crazy. Like no one can hear you talking. So like Bob, man, this is very reminiscent of back when I first played God of War, because like the PlayStation did not properly. Oh my gosh, what treasures do we got? We got costumes. Let's see what we got up in here. Fear Kratos does quadruple attack damage. Enemies do quadruple attack damage. Trophies are disabled. Apollo does half attack damage. Half attack. Enemies do half attack. So the game will just take way longer for whatever reason. All orbs are worth double their value. Trophies are okay. Red orbs are worth 5 times their value. What's that say? All orbs are worth double. Enemies do 1/4 attack damage. Dominus. Dominus does double attack. Enemies do half attack. All orbs are worth double their value. Trophies are disabled. Health and magic orbs are worth quadruple value. Yellow orbs are worth quadruple value. Red orbs have no value. Trophies are disabled. So it's either this one. Like it could be this. So here's the deal. I've platinumed this. I don't know if I can show. It should be at the top now. Yeah, I know. I know. There it is. I platinumed it. There ain't nothing left to do. So I can just play it for fun. So we are going to be using one of these outfits. Oh, man. I think it's going to be this. She said it should probably be that. She can't see what's happening. She can't see what's happening, but she didn't decide it. Okay. Hey, normal Titan. I can't do it on. So let's do hard. Like, like I'm out here hurting everything that moves.
My
vengeance. Let's get it.
Ends now.
I love God of War. One of my favorite games. Series. One of my favorite game series.
We were forged in
I've been playing Ark with this
a victory
with this psychopath over here. Ark is weird, y'all.
The reign of Mount Olympus.
She thinks it's the best game ever.
Born from the depths of
I like her too much to really like crap all over it.
rooted
But just
in
know
the
that if she
river
wasn't
of
around, I'd be
souls.
man
A mountain emerged
dookie
out of
everywhere
the
on
chaos.
Ark.
As
Just
it grew, so too did
dookie
the
all
might
over
of
the place.
Olympians.
More so than it already is in Ark.
A world of peace, a world of prosperity.
And if you're like, oh, but we've seen this already. Why are you letting it? Because this was a magnificent experience. I remember getting this in like the bundle. I remember I got my PS4. I got my PS3. And I was like, something about this sentence wasn't right. And I got this. I think I got this first, and then I got the first two, like the collection on PS3. And I hadn't played God of War 2 yet. I had played God of War 1 on PS2. Mind you, this is all in like 2009, 2010. So like I'm getting into God of War around that time, and I refused to let myself play God of War 3 before I finished 2. But I did like load it up and I watched like the opening, like that first opening sequence. And when I played this, even on PS3, this was a beautiful experience. Like the whole, like it goes from cutscene to gameplay without like it transitioning. It's just this smooth, seamless, well, it transitions, but there's no like visual transition. It's just this smooth, oh my God. It's a smooth transition. I was trying to stop saying the word transition. Transition. And honestly, thank you for being a part of this. I appreciate it more than you could ever believe. I really couldn't tell you, like this is like, I'm pretty sure this is what it looks like on PS4. I can't tell you how different it looked than the one on PS3. I can't tell you. Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, it might look better in the gameplay, but I really can't remember. I don't know. Big man don't know there. Can't remember what the God of War looked like on the PS3. Probably better. I can't tell you. Well, probably not better. Like, most definitely not as good as this. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't know what I have and what I don't have. Like, I don't. Like, this is 100% the I'm trying to play it real fast. That's what that weapon is. What is this? Okay, let's get off. Sometimes I'm having to move something on my chest that right next to the microphone.
So I'm like sorry and stuff.
How do y'all feel about dating a friend's ex? That was a great time for the call to like drop. Yeah, the 5G. The 5G had like a little hiccup. It was like, nah, I don't know if I can do it, man. Holding on to me for too long. We ain't used to this. But I'm over here like, come on. I'm like, but then I'm like it's a voice call. Like, I'm not like looking at anything. Like, how much data could you possibly use using voice? I'm gonna find out. I can tell you that much. They was like, oh, don't worry. Wrong button. Oh, wrong button. They was like, oh, the internet should be back on. Services should be back on around midnight. Like, around midnight. And I'm like, oh, man, not midnight. I love midnight. Oh, yeah. 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 All right. So this first episode will probably be like 20, 25 minutes long. And I'm going to regret it. No. I'm on my phone. My laptop has app. Oh, no. Like, well, that's a lovely part about being my own editor. Like, if I pause the game, like, I'm the one who has to deal with all of that. It's like, I can basically not ever worry about blocking. It's like, I take almost no damage. Yeah, it's gonna get a little annoying. It is definitely like the downside to living in a small city is you end up, right? Which honestly is like one of those things that like feels good. Cause like, man, like meeting somebody who understands the plight of your life makes being with them easier. Because I definitely feel like there's a lot of people out there who like are afraid of dating because they feel like, yeah, like I can't find anybody in my city that I can date, and like trying to meet people outside of where I'm from, like online or whatever. I don't know how to explain to them what my life is like. And I'm like, I get that. Like, I feel that. And like, I happen to like bump into somebody who grew up in the same very bumpkin-esque city that I grew up in. Very similar, very far away, but very, very similar. And which makes it all very strange. Yeah, it could be much further away. Like, it could be like all the way problematic. But like, it's the best way I can describe it is like, imagine like being a meth addict and you want to date, but you're like, "No, nobody want to date me. I'm addicted to drugs and I'm terrible." And then you meet somebody who's like a recovery like counselor, and not only do they like you, but they want you to get healthy and stay healthy. So they're like, "No, I will date you even though you have a problem, and I will help you through your problem." And you're just like, "Really? BS? Ain't no way, man." And then like, nah. And then you find out, totally way, dude. There is a way. And then it's like, and then I guess from her perspective, it's like, I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. Like, yes, I like him. Yes, he's an addict. Yes, he says he's getting clean, but I don't know how genuine that is. Like, I don't. Like, I hope it's real. I hope he's telling me the truth. I hope he's actually trying to get clean. But if he isn't, that'll suck. I'm going to try to enjoy what this is at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, technically speaking, you're right. The chain of balance. Its unrivaled strength. Really? I was reading that, my guy. Its unrivaled strength secures structures. Oh my gosh. Like, am I not going to get a chance to read this? Secures the bond between Olympus and the underworld. Jeez. If I could read, there wouldn't be a problem. But I just recently learned how to read last week. But yeah, like, because I'm pretty sure I asked this while I was playing Mario 3. How do y'all feel about dating somebody that a friend of yours, not just a friend, but a close personal friend of yours dated? Like, in general, weird. Yeah, I give you that. But like, what if their relationship ended poorly? Like, does it come off as like, hey, that's probably dumb on your end? They're probably trash. Because like, that also makes the most sense. Like, that makes all the sense in the world. But like, after like how long? Because I'll give you this. Everybody changes. I believe everybody changes. Some for the better, some for the worse. And I'm a firm believer that like, you don't have to open your door to find out if someone has changed. You can talk to them through the screen. Because change it's ever present, in my opinion. It's ever present. I feel like no matter what, if like you met somebody who used to be a gamer and like they were like a hardcore, diehard gamer, and like you were like, oh man, like, hey man, do you still do that thing, bro? Like, do you still play like Tekken and stuff? If they don't, it'll be kind of obvious. It'll be mad obvious. And if they do, it'll be obvious. So I believe that not like people do change no matter what. I believe everyone changes. So like in a situation where it's like this person used to suck, who's to say that they haven't gotten better? Who's to say that they haven't altered who they used to be? Well, yeah, some people get better at being terrible. What up, brother? While you over here acting. Ugh. Honestly, to like really put myself out there in this particular scenario, like do most people not find dating at least either weird or at least a little difficult? Because I've always wondered how do people start dating? Like, how do you start dating somebody? Like, I'm like, it should, in theory, in my head anyway, the way it works out is like, oh, you meet this person, y'all become friends, and then you just feel it one day. But here lies the remains of Ares, the fallen god of war. But I'm just like, I see so many people actively go out looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, for that matter. Like, they're looking for somebody to like be their boo thing. And I'm just like, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm just like, but how do you know this is fitting to work out for you though? Like, what about them? Like, how do you meet somebody day one and be like, yeah, like, can I make a new save? I like to make a new save. Because I'm a very sentimental sociopath. So I'm gonna push it to maybe 25 minutes. Because it's the first episode and there was like a lot of dialogue. Let's at least kill Poseidon. But like, yeah, that's just kind of like, I've always struggled with it. Like, not to mention, I'm an ugly guy. Like, if when you're like, in general, you have two options. Like, you can either be not fat or not ugly. And when you're both, it's just like, well, are you, like, what do? Do you roll over and die? Like, apparently not. Apparently you wait for, you wait, apparently is the response. That's the solution. You just put in the effort and you wait. It's a real good question. It was like, we are 36. We are 36. And like, that's the thing about meeting somebody your own age, that like, you're like struggling to like when you meet somebody your own age after you struggle to date. Like, what you should at least take from that is, even if they've had more like past relationships than you have, they're single too. Like, they are also having the struggle. So if anything, they understand what it's like to like be out here trying to find somebody, but you know, not able to. Yes, at that age, no less. So I feel like much like words to the big homie Wolf, I struggle to get out of my own way because there's this feeling of like, well, you can't be, like, society like gets you in your own head is the best way I could describe it. Society puts you in your head and you start to think things about yourself that may not be true. And you think those things because people who don't know you and typically aren't talking to you start judging you. They make fun of people or like talk down about people who look like you. So therefore you're like, well, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. Like, they're talking about me. And so like, people who are like me are undesirable, and that might not necessarily be the case. But like, because I really feel like, I strongly feel that people who are like, people from small towns, like regular everydays, like your regular everyday people who go like the 9 to 5 and just work a job, like, and I think I'm mostly talking about people over 30. People who are like 24, 25, they can work at McDonald's and genuinely be like, I won't date a man who works at McDonald's. Like, the crazy is what, the crazy to me is legit. Like, I remember this being like this. This is a textural glitch. This is not what the inside of Gaia is supposed to look like. Like, the game is like, these are broken texture. It's not supposed to look like this. This is not what the inside of Gaia looks like. She's all rocks. I don't know where these weird orange lines and stuff. Yeah, it's all over the place. Ooh, boy. Whoa, baby. But yeah, you start to get in your own head about like how people that you don't know perceive you, and it makes it hard. It makes it difficult. So go ahead and just be like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and like, he, she, them, they are interesting. They're cute, and I want to go talk to them. And like, there's just this like, nah, I can't is like the word we'll use. Not that like I don't want to, or like I tried and she didn't. No, it's I can't. I can't talk to her. I can't expect them to like me. Like even if it's not dating, even if it's just trying to make new friends, it's this like this emotional roadblock you put on yourself because of people who don't know you and likely weren't talking to you have said about people that have said things about people who look like you. Crazy, right? Nah, not really. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's probably just like some stuff up there. And like once it's in there, you can't get it out. But here's the thing. I don't know if I need it. Yeah, I do need it, but I don't need it. Like whatever it is, I don't super duper need it. Health wise, I don't think you get, because I know how this game works. Like in the very early stages, you're not gonna get anything you need to like upgrade because you die. Oh man, this is gonna be really weird. Like, but because I'll need to get these like rendered and uploaded like along with The Last of Us, because we played The Last of Us Part 2. Already played it, platinumed it. I don't know if we made. I think I did. I made a playlist of us like platinuming The Last of Us Part 2. So if you want to go check that out, do so. If you don't want to go check that out, don't. It'd be weird if you did, if you don't want to. Just bite his head off, Gaia. Like, just bite it.
Challenge me.
Oh, don't bite that one. That one's big.
The god of Olympus.
A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon. Leave the sea and face me.
You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
Okay.
I will leave nothing of you in my wake.
He will leave nothing of me in his wake. Like, in his wake, there will be nothing reminiscent of me. How upsetting is that? I'd like there to be something.
Jump to my hand!
So yeah, there's your conversation topic for today. Could you date an ex? Should you is a much, like, I think the massive difference between like me asking now, it has a lot to do with the fact that like me and him are like in our like mid-30s. Like we are adults. Like it is a matter of like he's like, you know who she is, like you know her well enough to like make this decision, and like my feelings for her are in the past. I ain't got nothing to do with this. This is a you choice. So like, but if you're like in your teens or like you're in your mid-20s, I'm gonna tell you now, you can't do this because that friendship will not be the same. You probably won't have it the next day. Unless you're hanging out with a white dude who smokes a lot of weed, he probably ain't gonna buzz. Okay, dude. Oh, I could block. That's an option. I died. Ugh. Well, I have to. Yeah, death is an option. I have to stop now because I've embarrassed myself. I have to go commit seppuku. I don't know if YouTube is gonna be okay with me saying that. I guess you can leave your opinion down in the comment. Like, is it cool? No, it's not cool. It's weird, dude. Like, that's your bro. How you gonna mess with somebody that your dude and laid up with? It's like, Well, I mean, she done been with other guys since then, so like, it's kind of been washed out. It's not the same. You know? It's like drinking out of a cup that it's like drinking out of a cup that somebody with no teeth was drinking. It's like drinking out of a cup somebody with no teeth to drink out of. Like, here's the thing. You know for a fact, when you go to a restaurant and you sit down, the silverware and everything that you use was in somebody else's mouth. You know that it has been sterilized, yes, but it was still in somebody else's mouth. So it's kind of the same thing to me. All right, get out.